and some oh so good old beef, with of course an array of delectable recipes that will put the pro in your protein. Now in the loft this evening, we are joined by the talented all-female band 4IAM, debuting their fresh new single, On Top. Now what are these ladies all about? Well, do not go anywhere, because we're about to get to the bottom of it all. But please do remember, if you need the details to any of today's recipes, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. We have got a full list of ingredients and the recipe so you can cook along with us. Now, 4IAM are known for their progressive, innovative musical style and sound. They aim to encourage culture and diversity with its local fusion of Afropop, R&B, and so much more. Growing up in and around South Africa and coming from various backgrounds, these five have managed to define the concept of togetherness and developing a sisterhood. Welcome to the loft, ladies.
Hi.
Hello. I love your energy already. I mean, Mzansi, they really are the epitome of sisterhood. Earlier on, before we got started in our briefing, you all were loving upon each other, hugging each other. Oh, I love to see it. But before we get into the details of what got you guys together, I want you to just say who you are, your name, and what you do in the band. Are you a rapper? Are you a singer? Let's start over here.
This
is not the time to be shy.
It's not the time to be shy, girl. I am Giselle. I am the main rapper and the sub-vocalist of the group.
What's up? It's PHX. I am a rapper and dancer.
Hi, I'm Grace, and I am a sub-vocalist in 4IAM.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
I'm Annie. I'm the main vocalist and lead dancer.
I'm Asemahle. I'm the lead vocalist and main dancer or something.
Don't run away from your shine, girl. You're talented and whatnot. Yes, okay, it's so lovely to get to know you guys and your roles and how you fit into this very, very dynamic group. But as I've already alluded to, you all come from different backgrounds, different perspectives and different histories, but something brought you together, which is music. Who wants to let us know how the group came to be?
Basically, our company called Hitchet Entertainment held auditions all over South Africa looking for girls from the townships that could rap, sing, and dance. So we had to submit a video, and then there was 500 contestants, if I'm right. Yes, and then from the 500 contestants, it was narrowed down to 16 contestants that went to the boot camp, and then 4IAM was created.
Wow.
Yeah. You know the vibes.
Yes.
You know the vibes.
Yes.
The vibes of greatness. Yes. So you guys are just a bunch of winners, basically.
Hey, Lord.
I'm here for it. But you have a very interesting name, a group of 5 ladies, but the name is 4, as in the number 4.
Yes, gotcha. Yes.
I am. So what does the acronym stand for, and what's the name about?
Okay, so we were juggling between names, and 4IAM was kind of the name that we all picked. It was like the common denominator. And 4IAM, despite us being 5, 4IAM means Fourth Industrial Age Music.
Yeah.
So the name basically means that we are creating music for the new generation. It is a new genre that we are introducing to South Africa. So that's basically what the name means. And it can also be an affirmation to us and to our fans and supporters. Like, 4IAM powerful, 4IAM able.
Yes. 4IAM rich. That gave me goosebumps just listening to you break it down. And that's what it's about. And not only is the name just goosebump enticing, but so are the vocals too. I mean, your music is absolutely extraordinary. And the theme of sisterhood continues to linger within this group. I know when asked, you all pretty much answered and all agreed that being a team player is the most important dynamic of this group. But taking that a step further, I want to find out from you ladies, how do you keep this togetherness? Number 2, how then does this togetherness empower through the music, uplift through the music, not only other women, but yourselves?
Yeah. Well, first things first, it's the type of music we grew up listening to. When I got to know the girls, I realized that, you know what I mean? So it was was the foundation of our music. Hence, it always reflects on our songs. We always empower, we always love, all the way, positive vibes.
It is definitely positive vibes, and you feel it the moment you step within your presence. You guys have an aura about you. It's a bubble.
Hey, Lord.
A bubble of great diamonds. I can't diamonds, darling, only. But I can only imagine, you know, fast forward 10 years from now, where to find you guys. But you guys are also kind of ushering in this new sound called T-pop, township pop, within the genre of music, I suppose, in its entirety. What is that all about? I know Konama Afro beatsy, Konama iconic white, or tell me about that.
So the name T-pop is like a multi-genre. It's a fusion of Afrobeats, R&B, gqom. So in one song you can hear gqom, but all of a sudden soul. So you're like, what? So we're trying to like encompass and accommodate everyone, so you know you can get a taste of whatever that you like.
Oh my goodness, I truly believe that this sound is going to redefine sound in South Africa and to the world over. I'm definitely prophesying that over your guys' lives. We are changing the gears in the entertainment industry. That's what it's all about. But you guys also here with a brand new single. You're debuting it here on the show. I'm very excited to hear all about it. So On Top, who's going to break that down?
Okay, so On Top. It's actually my favorite song out of all the songs that we dropped. The process of recording our songs for this year, actually, last year it was a bit long because we did only one song through the whole year. But this year we're actually dropping a song each and every month. So it's a lot of pressure, but the pressure that we love because we are here to serve. Serve the supporters.
Natituma mina.
Yes.
So the song On Top, what is it all about? You guys spoke about being encouraging and uplifting. Are those sentiments echoed in the song?
Yes.
I love that.
Throughout the song. For me, I think that the part that stands out for me is when they mention Queen Sono. Upearl Thusi was one of the first women to go international in the acting industry. And for me, that's very powerful because we need to be firsts. The first. Even if you are the second, but we need to break boundaries. And for me, that's my favorite. It's first line, real bad, Queen Sono. Yes.
Real bad Queen Sono. All right, ladies, well, do not move a muscle because you are with us throughout the show. We're also not only testing these ladies' singing and rapping skills, but we're also testing their skills in the kitchen. But today, it's all about poultry and meat. So poultry is probably one of the most versatile proteins around, made only more delicious with the most infusions of fragrant herbs. Now, when we come back, we'll be showing you how to prepare a saucy chicken cutlets with creamy collie mash in no time at all. Afternoon Express Masterclass on this glorious Tuesday afternoon. We are back with our female girl group, but just two of the members right now. I'm talking about Giselle sitting, about to hold it down. You ready? Yes. Absolutely. And then we also have PHX at the end there. Girl, you still around?
Yeah.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Now, we're not only checking on our girls, we also want to check up on you, Mzansi. This is our social media question for today. Sithi, fill in the blank. If I could only eat one type of meat for the rest of my life, it would be blank. Make sure you use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, let's get cooking, ladies. Oh, Jill Churchill once said, there's no way to be a perfect mother, but a million ways to be a good one. And one thing's for sure, knowing just what to cook for the family dinner takes a great mom. Now, come on, let's make Mzansi all amazing, great mothers and show them the right things to make.
Definitely. So, Pali, today we've got a saucy chicken steaklet dish today with a creamy mashed potato and a little salad. And I'm so excited, guys. Meat is meat, and we gotta eat.
Yes.
Definitely.
Now, if South Africa is wondering who is this gentleman holding down the #1 cooking spot in the kitchen, welcome back to the show, Jay Miller.
What's up, Pali? I'm so excited, and I believe you guys are looking for a 6th member.
I don't think so. You see that awkward silence means let's just stick to what we know and let's get cooking. So this recipe is super great for our busy moms that are out there who just might not have enough time to like hold it down in the kitchen. So what makes this recipe so incredible for them?
So firstly, we're going to start off with our Simply Chicken steaklets, and we've chosen to use the saucy steaklets today with a creamy mushroom sauce, and it's literally a self-saucing steaklet. So we're going to start off by getting these babies into the oven. So what you want to start by doing is just laying them gently on a beautiful... You're going to help me, girl?
Say, you got some scissors there, you got knives, anything.
So we're going to lay these babies on a beautiful baking tray. And these are going to go quickly into an oven, 200 degrees Celsius, preheated for 15 to 20 minutes, and Bob's uncle.
And Simply Chicken is just such an incredible product. I mean, the Simply Chicken products are made with real chicken. Simply Chicken also contains no pork and no added MSG. I mean, it's quick and easy to prepare and can also be air-fried. But today we've decided to pop it in the oven.
Yeah, pop it in the oven. Forget about it for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we're onto our sides.
Now listen, Giselle's already sweating because her pan is steaming. So what does she need to do?
Okay, so you can just pop in your butter.
I'm not gonna bend.
Right in there. Come on, you gotta get outside. There you go. And then pop in some of your thyme.
Okay.
Now what we're doing is we're just gonna fry off the thyme. That just releases the natural oils in the spices, in the herb. And it really develops that flavor. And then you're gonna pop in some of your cauliflower florets.
Okay.
Giselle, are you much of a chef, Endlin?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you help out at home?
Actually, 3 of us are vegans. The other one is vegetarian. So I'm the only one who eats meat.
Wow.
Actually, so I cook for myself. So yeah.
That is incredible. I cannot imagine being in a household that is filled with people who don't eat meat. I'm definitely a carnivore.
It's very nice for her. She eats all the meat.
She eats all the meat.
I'm so happy that when we buy meat, I'm the only person who has to eat meat.
Standing on for yourself, PHX.
Well, I'm one of the vegans. Yeah, but I do have my off days like today. Yeah, I'm a salad fan. That's why I'm doing.
That's why you're on the salad duty.
Yeah.
And you know, Jay, that's what this recipe is all about. Not only are we making the cauli mash, but we're also just using a simple salad as a side.
Just to add some freshness, like I said, these beautiful Simply Chicken steaklets have a sauce in, so it's really got a lot of creaminess. And a salad's just nice just to freshen it up, brighten it up, and it's so simple to add. And you can put anything in a salad, really, whatever you like.
And speaking about simplicity, Jay, I have to ask you your go-to protein. Something that is quick, easy, that it's almost like you just do it blindfolded.
Well, coming up next, we've got something that's close to me. I love a chop. Pork chop, lamb chop. A chop is always just the best thing at the end of a long day.
And I mean, Easter is also coming up just around the corner, and a lot of people are looking for that inspiration in the kitchen. So what is going to be on your menu?
Well, in my household, no Easter is complete without a good old pickled fish.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of South African families are like, relatable. And for yourselves, what do you always expect, TJ, on an Easter plate?
Meat, pork, braai. Everything, it has to be meat.
Yeah.
And I don't like salads, so everything, the meat has to be there. I don't mind eating meat all the time.
That's me, girl.
Yeah.
See?
Salad.
So,
For yourself?
Salad. But I really want to try the pickled fish. Everyone is talking about it, and I've
I haven't.
Never.
Never.
Yeah.
Are you even South African? These are the real questions we should be asking.
Team salad.
Team salad. Okay, well, Jay, any last tips and tricks when it comes to whipping up this recipe?
So just lastly for our cauliflower mash, we're just going to blitz it up in a food processor quickly. And then we're going to fold in some delicious mozzarella cheese just to add some extra creaminess.
Okay.
And then you can start plating up your salad over there. It looks delicious, girl. Well done.
Guy and girls, please do carry on creating it. Let me not stop you. But if you want to try this at home, I mean, this looks like such a scrumptious meal. And it is so easy and simple to make. To get your hands on this recipe, please do visit afternoonexpress.co.za. And for more quick and easy recipes, follow at Simply Chicken ZA on Instagram. Now deciding what to cook for dinner is an endless game that we all play every week. So if you're tired of rotating the same 5 meals, then we're about to add a whole new menu to your household thanks to Fatties and Moni's Pasta. They are turning every Wednesday into a Waza Pasta Wednesday and inspiring you with delicious pasta dishes that are quick and easy. So do tune in to the Espresso Morning Show tomorrow morning between 6 and 9 a.m. right here on S3. So you'll be treated to one of South Africa's best chefs, Chef Reuven Riffel, as he joins the team and shares his very own favorite pasta recipes. Plus, you also can get a chance to win some big cash prizes with Fatties and Moni's. So make sure that you catch all of the details tomorrow on Espresso between 6 and 9 a.m. It's going to be, trust me, mwah, chef's kiss.
Fatties and Moni's Waza Pasta Wednesdays. Bravo to you. Stand a chance to win 2,000 Rand every day, plus 10,000 Rand every Pasta Wednesday. See in store for details. T's and C's apply.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now it is time to talk about money. We all daydream about becoming millionaires, and whilst a few of us will achieve those soaring heights, the team at Standard Bank are offering the youth of Mzansi a more attainable goal. They want us to strive to become 10% millionaires. In other words, strive to save at least just 100,000 Rand in the bank, which is 10% of a million. Now joining us this afternoon to inspire us to save is Lindy Lou Alexandra, the brand and marketing head of consumer and high net worth at Standard Bank. Welcome to the loft, Lindy.
Hello, hello.
Now, Lindy, just focusing our attention on Mzansi, South Africa's youth unemployment rate is sitting at 70%, which is super alarming. But on the plus, we're also a generation of hungry entrepreneurs. So how do you think Standard Bank's 10% Millionaire campaign can encourage the youth?
So that is exactly it. The unemployment rate is really high, and Standard Bank wants to be part of the growth journey for the country and for the youth, and that's why we've introduced the 10% Millionaire campaign. It's a movement where we're encouraging the youth to work towards becoming a 10% millionaire. And, you know, for us that are not mathematicians, 10% of a million.
Grill campaign. Now, what are some of the solutions that can be implemented to alleviate the unemployment problem right now that we're currently facing?
The youth have always been self-starters, and we know that we are an entrepreneurial country. And from a Standard Bank perspective, we have a lot of investment solutions, saving solutions, as well as advisors that can just help the youth just in terms of how to be cleverer about their money. So we do have the transactional accounts that obviously is a simple one in terms of open a Pure Save account, open a MyMo account. But this journey is about earning interest, making sure that we change their habits and impact how they use money and how they go out and earn some more money. So it's a part of a journey, which is part of the growth story for the youth.
Yes, Lindy, I love that. And speaking about moving forward in this journey together, let's look forward. What would it mean for the economy in the long run if just 1,000 youths were 10% millionaires?
That would be a phenomenal change, because you must remember every 1,000 youth probably employs 10 or more people. The scale thereof is actually immeasurable. And that is part of why we want to do this, because we're saying, you know, we all dream of, let's uplift 10 million youth. That's ultimately what we want to do, but we can't do it alone. We've got to partner with the youth themselves and co-create and work with them. So our small 100,000 or small 1,000 or small 10,000 becomes a million ultimately, because it's about partnership and us doing the change together.
I am all about being practical tools and tips. So what are some of those practical tips that you have for the youth when it comes to saving?
So the practical tool is saying, actually put your money in an investment account. So don't let it be a lazy balance. So if you have 500 rands, put it in a Pure Save account, and rather earn the 4 to 6% interest on that. And then don't take that money out. That interest, let that interest grow and become compounded. So instead of saying, actually, now I'm going to take it out and I'm going to go have some chicken or some Coke with some friends, is actually compromise. Compromise and say that interest earned, put it back and treat it like it's not, you don't have it. And importantly, it seems small, but that interest grows and becomes compounded. And just, you'll have a look at it in 12 months' time. Then you would have made a difference. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked harder for it. The money would have worked hard for you.
So please help me figure out, what are the goals or mantras, rather, that you have given yourself to stay diligent in your spending and saving habits?
I conform to, you've probably heard about the minimalism movement, which is like, actually, you know what, don't buy the 3 lipsticks when that one red lipstick works just as hard. Finish it, and it is like, don't overindulge. So that's one of the mantras. And be deliberate and intentional about the use of money. Interrogate your budget. Know your budget, know what you really use, And another small example is I subscribe to so many apps and so many things that just go off the account. And actually, how many of them do you use? And minimize on overindulgence. So those are simple Lindy Lou mantras in my personal life, and that I also now insist and speak to all my friends about. So we are all on the journey of understanding minimalism, but minimalism to actually invest and earn, so that we all are on our journey to wealth creation. And it might not be this month or next month, and it's a journey, but it's knowing how the money can work harder for us instead of us just working hard on the money.
Well, Lindy Lou, thank you so much for joining us here on Afternoon Express and just shedding some light on this 10% millionaire campaign that Standard Bank is running. Listen, you've got me locked and loaded. I am hooked, and I'm definitely subscribing to the thought process. Thank you so much, Lindy. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Now, whether you're studying, hustling, working a 9-to-5, or still dreaming big, every cent earned and saved can put you on your track to your saving goals. And before you know it, you can become a 10% millionaire and eventually a fully fledged millionaire. But you don't have to work this journey alone. So reach out to the Standard Bank team and let them guide you on how you can start your savings journey. For all the information you need, please do visit standardbank.co.za. Money, 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 money. Money is always such a tough conversation. I mean, how's your saving going? And do you see yourself becoming a 10% millionaire?
You know what, Pali, this is something that I really struggle with, if I'm being honest. But after seeing that, I think that I'm definitely ready for saving in the future. Yeah. But I'm also ready to cook again.
Oh, you're ready to cook again? And we cannot be cooking by ourselves. We are reintroducing one of the members of 4IAM. I'm speaking about Grace. Are you ready, girl?
Yes, I love mushrooms, so yeah.
Well,
let's get it.
Let's get it. Ask any meat lover and they'll tell you that the T-bone steak is one of the best cuts of beef. It is because it has a cut of meat on each side of the T-bone. On one side is the sirloin and on the other side is a fillet. Add some classic mushroom sauce and you will know why steak is an absolute meat connoisseur's choice.
Absolutely, Pali. This is a great cut of meat, and as you can see, it's so delicious. You've got your fillet, you've got your sirloin. We've brought it up to room temperature first, which is very important when cooking meat. That allows for more even cooking and also results in a more tender piece of meat after cooking.
Stunning. I mean, Grace, on your side, I know you've got a couple of vegetarians there at home, also some vegans. Which side do you sit on?
I am partially vegetarian.
Okay, that's honest. I'm so glad because otherwise me and Jay would have had to eat all the meat today. So at least we get to share.
Yeah,
I can eat meat.
It's a sharing is caring kind of meal today. But what I'm going to start with is with our steak. I'm just going to sear on the fat side just to render some of that fat into the pan.
Yeah.
That just adds that succulent, vibe to the meat at the end of the cooking. And then once you've seared off your fat nice and it's got that crispiness, you're going to put it flat side down and you can hear that sizzle. And that's exactly what you need for a T-bone. You want that charriness on the outside.
Yeah.
And that really just gets you, that juicy piece of meat, the perfect cooking every time. So 4 minutes on each side. And then, Grace, I'm going to come and help you with your mushroom sauce.
So when it comes to a mushroom sauce, have you ever tried to make one before?
I have.
Yeah?
Just with the mushrooms and butter, not with the extra stuff.
Not with everything extra. You see, we're trying to level it up here in the Afternoon Express loft, and that's also why we make these masterclasses, so that Mzansi can also up their ante in the kitchen. I mean, Jay, when it comes to scooping in the fatty kind of content, what is key?
So we're using our Clover Classic Fat Spread today. And you really, you know, mushrooms are just a vessel for flavor. They want something to soak in. And this is a nice creamy addition to a mushroom sauce. It's good to saute your onions and get those mushrooms really seared and juicy in the sauce.
Yeah, and now the hero definitely helping us do all of this is that Clover Classic Fat Spread. You can use it in baking, spreading, because the Clover Classic Fat Spread is super versatile to use in any of your favorite cooking techniques. And it takes your classic meals to the next level. Clover Classic Fat Spread is an ideal everyday spread with a touch of clover cream and, of course, a source of 10 vitamins. Definitely, it's 10 out of 10 for me.
100%. So, Pali, not only is it good for sauces, Clover Classic Fat Spread is also good with our meat. So what I'm going to do is, while it's sizzling in the pan, I'm actually going to scoop a nice generous amount on the side, let that melt down, and I'm going to add some thyme, dried thyme. And what this is really great for is basting your steak while it's cooking. Another great way to impart that delicious creamy flavor of the Clover Classic spread. And also the addition of the herbs just adds an extra layer of flavor. And you'll see that I've only seasoned the steak with some salt and pepper.
Yeah.
I'm a purist when it comes to cooking meat, so no fancy flavors.
Not too much. And then at what stage would I add the garlic?
So right before you finish your steak, about a minute to go, I'll add the garlic, because you also don't want that garlic to burn.
Yeah,
So I'm just going to baste that on the top.
Grace, on your side, girl, you are whipping it up, flipping it and dipping it. How's it going on your side?
Well, I just need to add like one teeny tiny ingredient. And then we have our mushroom sauce. So I'm always done. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly.
No, you're doing well. I mean, I'm not even giving her any help, and she's already motored on. So what she's done is she's just whipped in some flour as a thickening agent. And I think you can add some more cream in there, Grace.
Oh, okay, so you've went for cream, making something very creamy, very succulent, but worry not, because the steak that we've prepared will definitely come through in that angle.
Yeah, so for your T-bone, you know, we've got quite a thick T-bone here, about 2 centimeters thick. For a T-bone this thick, I would go for 4 minutes aside. And that will give you the perfect medium to rare temperature on your steak. If you'd like it a bit more well done, you're welcome to just pop it into a preheated oven of 180 degrees for 4 to 6 minutes. And the most important thing at the end of cooking the steak, you want to have a nice chopping board. And the same amount of time that you've cooked it, you want to rest that on your chopping board before you serve it or cut into it.
Okay, so not only are we cooking it, we're also resting it. Wow, it sounds like an absolute treat to create this in the kitchen. I've had a taste and it is succulent, it is delicious and definitely packed with flavor. And if you want to get your hands on this recipe, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Well done, I'm loving the protein.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover, timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
your protein-inspired Afternoon Express Masterclass. Now, we are back in our main kitchen, and the ladies holding us down this time is the beautiful Notoli here next to me. How are you, girl?
I'm just fresh. I'm hungry as well.
Yeah, you're hungry? Okay. I'm so glad you came hungry because we're about to feed you. And, of course, we've got our ever so vibrant, fresh, lovely Ani. Are you ready to get cooking?
I am ready to learn.
Oh, I love that. Well, Jay, you definitely have a few lessons here. And this is your favorite recipe.
It's my favorite recipe. Oh, I can just imagine myself on the couch with like 4 crumbed pork chops on my lap and just enjoying myself.
Well, let's show South Africa how to do it. There are so many different cuts of meat available, and today we're going to show you how to make crumbed pork chops paired with a fresh Waldorf salad and a tangy Clover Classic dairy snack dressing. This great combo of flavors turns a simple meal into something extraordinary. I love that.
Love it. Listen. I'm glad we've got some vibes in the kitchen today. Let's just shimmy while we do this, but we're going to get it started now. Do you guys know what a Waldorf salad is?
No, I don't. Do you?
It sounds very weird.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's just a salad with fruit and nuts.
Oh.
So you can play around. Most people use walnuts. We've got some almonds. So we're going to start on that. I know today's about the meat.
And the ladies are already, we have not even gotten into this recipe just with the first ingredient.
I love nuts. I personally love nuts, especially almond.
Yeah. Okay, so you'll enjoy this recipe. So I'm going to ask you to start on the dressing.
Okay.
So we've got some whole grain mustard. You can put that into the bowl and start getting that together.
Okay.
I'm going to scoop in the oh-so-heavenly Clover Classic Dairy Snack. And this is just such a nice touch to this dressing. So most people will use your mayonnaise, but I think with the pork chop, you want something a bit more fresher, creamier, lighter. And I think this will definitely add that to this dish. And then on your side...
And coming through with all of that power, I mean, Clover Classic Dairy Snack is deliciously smooth and creamy and makes for the perfect dressing in this recipe, as Jay has already mentioned. It's a great source of 10 vitamins and versatile to use in various dishes. Or, of course, like I like it, I like to enjoy it on its own.
Well, me too. I mean, just that and my pork chops. I'm in heaven.
Match made in heaven. So on this side, Notoli, you love yourself some fruit, I see.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I see grapes. Yes, yes.
Is that like your favorite little thing to snack on?
Honestly, I finish all the grapes in the house.
And you can see your bandmate knows you so well.
I know. Yes.
So over here, we're going to just add all of these ingredients into the bowl. You see how simple we've made it for you today? And you can play around with the ratio. So you play around with what you love, but essentially we just have some red apples, celery, some white grapes, and some almonds. So you can play around over there.
All the grapes.
And then are you ready to kickstart this into 6th gear?
Yes.
Are you ready?
We are ready.
How about this side? Are you ready?
We're all ready.
So I've got my pork chops and I'm going to lightly dust it in some flour. Now this is the key for the perfect crust, okay? Lightly dust it in some seasoned flour.
Okay.
Then we're going to go into our egg wash, okay? Nice and lovely in that egg wash. And then we've got some delicious panko breadcrumbs, right? And now you don't have to use the panko breadcrumbs. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs that you have at home, whatever's accessible to you. And then we're going to go into a lovely sizzling pan of butter. Now you can see this butter's browned already.
Yeah.
And that's a lovely touch to this dish. You can brown the butter. It adds like a nuttiness, a smokiness to it.
Yeah.
And that will pair nicely with our salad today.
Ooh.
Very exciting. I mean, we are a bunch of mischiefs here in the kitchen. Not Dolly and I have a little bit of a scheme going on.
What's going on
So
there?
we're just objecting to one ingredient in the lineup. So we're substituting with more of the other ingredients. So we agreed on this.
Yes, yes.
We literally put like 5 pieces of celery in there.
Sauce.
You also don't like celery.
I've tasted this thing before. My lord, you are great, but
Yeah. Also, it's got this weird bitter taste, and
it tastes like a tree.
Quite literally. But it is good for us. It is nutritious. So we have to kind of make an allowance this time.
Yeah, and remember I said you can play around with it. Ideally, this is just the basis. And remember, you've got your 10 sources of vitamins in your Clover Classic Dairy Snack. So you're getting the healthy somewhere.
Right.
Okay, so you can play around with it and then just toss it around. And you can actually pass it over to me.
And what is the cooking time on this?
So with a pork chop again, can you just raise that for us? With a pork chop again, it depends on the thickness. So 2 centimeters thick, 4 minutes on either side, and then again into your oven for 8 to 10 minutes at 180 degrees.
And I suppose that was what the trick was when creating this, because a lot of people tend to overcook pork, but this is succulent. It is absolutely, surprisingly enough, fresh as well.
Yeah.
So this is very important, especially also pairing it with a Waldorf salad.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Jay. What else are you guys doing on that side?
So we just put some of our Clover Classic Dairy Snack dressing onto the salad, and we're just going to plate that right next to our pork chop. And you can see it's a well-balanced meal.
Love that. Well, congratulations to you guys. I think the salad made it. Absolutely. It was the salad. It was the salad, okay.
Not the dressing.
Now, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Team salad.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
Now Mzansi City, experience Red and unlock more with Vodacom Red. There's so many amazing rewards and benefits that simply cannot be missed this month. Jay, it's all about the deals.
All about the deals, and I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, well, listen to this. Finally, we can get our hands on the new Samsung Galaxy S22. Take a look at this. Some real amazing deals when you do switch to Red this month. Switch to Red and unlock your passion with a free rugby jersey. Now you can get the amazing new Samsung Galaxy S22 on a 10 gigabyte Red Core More data plan with 800 minutes for 1,499 Rand. Plus a free Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 valued at 5,499 Rand. And last but not least, a Samsung Galaxy Buds Live valued at 2,999 Rand.
Oh, this is so fantastic. I just love that they're adding in a free rugby jersey. I mean, listen, I've got 2 left feet on the rugby field, but I'm here for the gears, and I think that's what South Africa's all about. Great as a gift as well.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, there is no doubt that Vodacom Red has some amazingly great benefits, especially Red VIP. On a Red VIP plan, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S22 on a 30 gigabyte Red VIP plan and unlimited minutes for only 1,949 Rand per month. Plus, you get the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic eSIM plus Buds Live for free. For Mahala.
Mahala, girl, and you know I'm all about the freebies, but this is such a lekker package because I think it appeals to anyone, you know, varying ages from us as youngsters, you know, always on the go.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, girl, my dad got this deal.
No,
yeah,
you
my
really did?
dad got this deal, and my dad's a factory kind of guy. And
Well, shout out to Papa Jay for watching the show and getting on the deals.
And what I love about this much anticipated Samsung Galaxy S22 is that it's so durable. It's sleek in its design. It's a beautiful device, but it's also durable. And that's what I love. And that's what my dad loves as well. And let me tell you, he's been bombarding us in our family group with amazing selfies. I mean, it's got a 20 megapixel camera.
That's my kind of phone. It's all about the pictures.
It's all about the pictures. And yeah, it's a great device. And I think I'm so excited to get my hands on one.
Oh, well, Mzansi, you heard it here first from our chef, Jay. Vodacom just keeps on delivering the goods. So why not experience Red and unlock more with Vodacom?
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Love it.
Switch to Red and get the Samsung Galaxy S22 for 1,499 Rand and a rugby jersey, Watch 4 and Galaxy Buds Live free. Further together, Vodacom.
Express yourself.
Our pharmacies are on the front line of healthcare. This is Pharmacy of the Week.
I've been here 12 years now, and you start to learn the people in the community, see what people do. At the end of the day, being part of this community is a privilege. All the odds were stacked against everyone during this pandemic, and at some stage we were faced with a barrage of patients, and we just kept going. Our pharmacy bought a whole number of oxygen machines, and then the community came and they also contributed. We had donations, crowdfunding, patients lent us their machines, etc. So it was a massive combined effort, and that's bravery to me. It doesn't have to be some massive act. It's just doing your thing every day.
Pharmacy of the Week, proudly brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave.
With schools opening again, teachers and parents will face difficult situations like tummy cramps, teething, pain and fever, scratches and scrapes, allergies and coughs. Adcock Ingram OTC brings you a wide range of products to help parents take care of those challenges. Brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and it has to be one of my favorite parts of the show where it's all about the music. Ladies, are you ready?
We are ready.
Now that's the energy we're looking for. Now it's time for you to get a feel of what T-pop is all about with these 5 incredible stars. Their voices will get you in the zone, Mzansi. So here is 4IAM with one of their latest singles titled On Top. Let's go, girls.
Real bad, Prince Sono, rub it in like La Bella if you don't know. Why you tryna play tricks just like you know? 4IAM everywhere, not for more. I ain't got time, I'm busy. I don't care, I'ma go big like dizzy. That's in the air if I drink so fizzy. DJ spilling all track to the dizzy.
No, I wasn't supposed to make it, I'ma let it show. My hips are like the beat, so heavy for it through the flow. We riding out to hot, the time's ready to explode. The night is full of light until the speakers blow. We're in the zone, whole town silver and I'm feeling gold. Got the city on lock, we're in the zone. And I've been thinking lately it's a miracle. And everything I touch, I feel it grow. And we ain't had too much, we in control. Whole team on top, we're in the zone. And I've been thinking lately it's a miracle.
Nyanya just came from the deep, but in present still I got my power. So God and blowing my heat just because of delusion. Feeling lonely, I ain't talking about being that. Who says now what's I mean that's to bring it? Came in the game in a strong sequela. Petty papa sequela, ipela, the region. As I'm a sayenza.
No, I wasn't supposed to make it, I'ma let it show. My head's so light, beat so heavy, fall right through the floor. We're riding out so hot, the tires ready to explode. The night is full of light, and the speakers blow. We in the zone, whole town silver and I'm feeling gold. Got the city on lock, we in the zone. And I've been thinking lately it's a miracle. And everything I touch, I feel it grow. And we ain't had too much, we in control. Whole team on top, we're in the zone. And I've been thinking lately it's a miracle.
Cause what I hear say I push up, but get this ego, mission of the daily.
Read to Tamamelo, working under pressure, Pumelo, Ekolula.
Keep in mind that was a fella. Don't forget I'm cold, it's a cooler. That's a fella, this fella, but I'm never killer. Jimmy Cinderella.
That's the fitness of life, be. We don't have to be a lighty. But get it bigger, we can vibe it.
And the speakers blow up, we're in the zone. Whole town silver and I'm feeling gold. Got the city on lock, we're in the zone. I've been thinking lately it's a miracle. And everything I touch, I feel it grow. And we ain't had too much, we in control. Whole team
I mean, what a spectacular performance.
So much energy. I'm ready to take on this week.
Yeah, I know, definitely a way to kickstart the week. Maybe you guys fill in and I'll come to the end of this line. Let's sandwich you. It's all about the love here in the loft. Ladies, food, yeah. And you know what? Do you know what I love about Giselle? She is straight to the point. Jay, you heard the lady. What did we create?
So, we started off with our delicious, saucy chicken steaklets with cauliflower mash and a little salad. Then we went on over to that delicious T-bone steak with a creamy mushroom sauce and another little salad. Finished it off with my personal favorite, crumb pork chops with a Waldorf salad.
Yeah.
Hey, are you ready?
Yeah, very much layers and layers and layers of food. But before we dive into the food, ladies, you are young, you are beautiful, you are talented. So the very obvious question is, what is next?
Okay, Gigi, what is next? Gigi, tell us.
What's next is a lot. We are dropping a level up this coming Friday. Actually, today we dropped our dance video.
Of the song.
Look at our dance video.
Of the song.
Of the song.
On top.
Go and watch it on YouTube. Friday, we are dropping another single called Level Up. And then soon, we might be on TV again. And we are dropping a music video very soon. Expect us. We're going to be a lot. You're going to see us.
We're going to
see us. Yes.
I love that. Upelisa, oh, okay, she said, you know, her name is PHX, not Pelisa. I love that. This, at the end of the day, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
More power to you, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. Jay, it is always such a pleasure. Yeah. But before we let you go, Jay, we asked a social media question. If you were to pick your favorite meat, what would it be?
Pork chop.
Pork chop, okay, that's the winner. Why?
Crunchy, juicy, crackling. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Well, Mzansi, keep the conversation going online. You know, we love to hear from you. Now, one word for the ladies of 4IM, spectacular. 2 words for the meaty lovers today and this evening. Our masterclass was definitely top tier. Now, thank you so much for joining us. We trust that the tips and tricks that you have learned tonight will definitely apply in your kitchens and home. And if you were looking forward to another meat-filled episode, unfortunately, we'll be off air on Thursday due to the crickets, but make sure you catch the Afternoon Express repeats every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. only on S3. But until next Tuesday, Mzansi City, good night, stay safe, and happy eating. Goodbye. Bye. This month, say it with flavor, taste, and aroma, so they'll know it was made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.
We keep them and go through.
Cool.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Big smiles. It's not just this long. Oh, there we go.
A fun one?
Yeah, fun one. Go.
Stunning, guys. Thank you so much for everything.